Joined by the head coach of men and women's soccer this season, Grant Gartner. You had the opportunity to step into the interim head coach role shortly before the beginning of the season. What did that mean for you? A local guy, you went to Lakeside, you have an impressive soccer resume yourself, but being able to get that top dog position, so to speak, what did that mean for you personally to take over this program?
I mean, it was huge for me. I mean, like you said, I've been born and raised out here, graduated locally. I played my college ball an hour and a half away. And, when I was coming through, um, obviously this program wasn't here, but I mean, I just didn't even know about soccer in general. You know what I mean? As far as college ball is played. And, to be a part of the program when it started up, right? And for it to be a part of it right now, whenever I think this is the best soccer that Hot Springs has seen. It's massive for me. Soccer is the passion of my life, and this is my home. So it's just, I mean, the perfect meeting, right, of two big parts of my life.
And of course, NPC is just in its second year in program history, and this year looks so much improved as compared to last year. When you take a look at the Nighthawk men, last year this was a team that was struggling to find wins, and this year they are struggling to find losses out there. I mean, Coach, this is a really impressive stat as we move into the month of October. You have a squad full of a lot of returning faces, a lot of new faces, some of them from halfway across this planet that have come in, and they're undefeated at this point. 4-0-5, I believe, as we look ahead to conference play. What fuels this turnaround? This is not something that just happens overnight. It takes a lot of hard work and effort. How have your guys managed to get such great results this season?
Well, yeah, it's exactly as you said. Our guys have managed it. All credit to them at this point. Our returners had a tough year last year when we had high aspirations. We had talent last year. We've got a lot of talent this year. And, for some teams, you have a tough loss like that, and it's, bail ship type of deal. But not our guys. Our returners came back. They set the standard, high level of competition in training, high level of expectation for everybody on the team, freshmen, sophomores, whoever it is. And then, yeah, our new guys came in with a great perspective on the game. Every single one of them, I'm proud of every single one of our guys on the team. Doesn't matter if they're getting, if they're starting regular minutes in games or if they're helping us in practice. Every single one of my guys, I'm proud of. And yeah, they've just been stepping up. Again, credit to my returners. They've made an environment on the team that is very welcoming, but at the same time, demanding. It's like I said, all credit to them. At the end of the day, I've got to also, I have to thank everybody out here at the college. Obviously, everything we do is built on the shoulders of everybody else out here. Every single person, right? You, right? Our athletic director, admissions, enrollment, the cafeteria, right? Housing. None of it would be possible, and they've all been fantastic. And honestly, credit to the past coach, Kevin Tello, did a really good job recruiting. The guys he brought in can play. Credit to them.
You got a lot of guys that they're a little aggressive and physical and gritty. These guys are hungry. They want to write the history books here for collegiate soccer here in Hot Springs. I think they're well on their way to doing that. But I look at a few of these games so far this season, whether it's some of these road games, the Hendricks College game comes to mind, or even the Ecclesia game last week, where this is a team that might fall behind. They might go down early, or they might allow a late goal late that ties things up, and you hit one of your 2-minute drills and you've got to get back on top. And I think it's really impressive the way that we've seen them step up in those kind of crunch time situations and keep their composure, don't panic, and get the job done. That's a huge testament to, I think, where this program is going.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And a big aspect of it is last year had a lot of talented guys, right? People who technically skilled, they understand a good portion of the tactics required. We're physically pretty much there, but they were all 18 years old. We were the youngest team we played by a country mile, even amongst other junior college teams. Like, you do not see very many true 18-year-old freshmen at this level. And so we were missing, I think, a little bit of the leadership aspect last year. Everybody was getting it sorted out. Obviously, myself and then Coach Tello back then were trying to set the standard, but soccer is the player's game. There's no plays to write up for them out there. They take it where it needs to be. There's no timeouts. And so this year we've had a couple guys really, really step up. Our captains, Steven Torres, David Montalongo, been rocks for us, but all of our returners have been fantastic leaders. Ismael Garcia, Ozzy, Manny, David Rubio, Damian Soto. Trying to remember them all right now. There's quite a few. Matt Farias. They've all been great for us, right? Absolutely been great for us. And like I said, demanding, right? You don't take it easy in training, and you will know when you've done something wrong. But also, you're always part of this team, right? You're always allowed to be yourself on this team. So just the leadership on the team, on the field, has been huge for us.
We talked about the undefeated record up to this point. Everything that you and these guys have been working toward all comes down to this Friday's game. This is what you've been working towards. So it's the start of conference play. And, of course, in Region 2 this year, the conference is a little bit weird looking because it only has 2 members in it. But that just means it's up to National Park and North Arkansas College to see who's going to represent this region at the next level. So you've got a big home game Friday. It's going to be at Hot Springs World Class High School, kickoff at 5 p.m. What are you telling you guys in anticipation for this week? You need this win. How do you guys get it done?
I mean, just go out there and, it's a cliche at this point, right? But play our game, right? We can prove that we can stay with anybody, and I have no doubt in my mind about that. There's nobody that can dog us. There's not, right? We have to go out there and play our game, right? And for us, it's about realizing that we don't have to go out there and do anything differently. You don't have to do stuff that our team doesn't have to do stuff that we haven't been doing before. We just have to do it with more intensity, right? Can you make that move faster, right? Can you go up into the ball into the air harder, right? Can you make your decisions quicker? It's all there. It's just how much can we pour into, right, our strategy and our technique? How fast can we move? And so I'm just telling them, go out there and just absolute 100% effort. Do not doubt yourself.
Coach, equally as impressive this year as your men are your Nighthawk women, boasting a lot of returners, a lot of leadership there as well. Some of them are multi-sport athletes here at NPC. And I know this is a program that's still trying to figure out how to get that win. But what we saw most recently is there was a bit of a delay, a long break in between games, and this is a team that came out last weekend, went down to Dallas Cedar Valley, put on a show, scoring 3 goals. Game unfortunately ended in a tie. It was a very winnable game for NPC, but this is a team that looks hungry to really close out this season strong. What can you say about the performance of your women this year?
This year, they just keep getting better and better and better and better. Speaking on the performance Sunday, I can't express how proud I am of them. We've had some really, really tough results this year, and not due to trying, right, on our team's part. And that is tough. It is tough losing games like that, those many games. And then, we drive down 4.5 hours to Dallas, and they show me stuff that I wasn't expecting. I know our girls can play, but, we scored out of the air. We scored on a corner kick. Great link-up play. Everything, that looks like a good soccer team, because I think we are a good soccer team at this point. And there's been injuries, there's been setbacks for them, but they always come out and they play and they get better. I've seen improvement across the entire team. And, again, credit to our returners, great leadership on the team. Everybody feels very, very welcome. It is a family out there. I know that's a cliche as well, but it is a family out there. Everybody is accepted. No one is judged out there. If you mess up, right, you will know about it for sure, but you can mess up, right? That's what it's all about. And so, yeah, again, all credit to the girls. They've put in the work, they fought through the pain, and they're looking better by the day.
3 games left on the regular season schedule for the Nighthawk women. What are some of the goals that you set for this program as they head into the final stretch?
The biggest thing is working as a team, right? The biggest thing is working as a team. It's a different sort of level, at at the college level. Everybody has to be in sync, right? It is a unit out there, especially defensively. I want to see our girls continue to fight for each other, and I have no doubt that they will. The second biggest thing is obviously just 3 wins. Like, our girls can get it. Obviously, even when you can get a win, and especially in soccer, it doesn't always happen. It takes some special stuff. I want to see the special stuff out of the girls, the grit. You know, like, so on Sunday, the grit, I saw it in them so much. Our captain, Yesenia Vargas, scored on the very last play of the game to tie it up, which is, some people say it's lucky. I mean, you have to stay in the whole entire time. You have to be dialed in all the way until the end. I want to keep seeing that from them, and because I know it's in them.
Such a mental game and such strong mental focus. You talked about Yessie, the leadership what this team has. Coach, good luck to you this weekend with North Ark for your men. Good luck the rest of the way with the Nighthawk women as well.